Hey friends, welcome back to Irish Acres Homestead. It's been a while. We took yet another YouTube break because, quite honestly, it's a lot of work to make videos for this space, and I question often if it's worth it or not. But I promised myself to give it one more year. I am going to try to get one video up every week. Sorry, there's a bird in the sky. It's distracting me. One video up every week for 2023. And if this channel hasn't taken off by then, my friends, I'm gonna put the camera down. But today, I just thought I'd bring you along on another day homesteading in North Idaho. So I am sledding some feed supplies down the hill. For those of you who don't know, my husband Joe and I bought 5 acres here in North Idaho, on the side of a mountain, mind you. And we are building our home. First we're building an apartment to live in over the shop, but while we're building that, we're actually living up behind me in our neighbor's house. So I'm sledding this down the hill to our property. Yee! It's not easy. I'm sledding this down to our property because it's actually easier than driving it. Because I can't drive my car all the way down without putting chains on it. And that's a whole exercise. Oh, and there goes my feed. Welcome to homesteading, friends. All right, let me set this camera down. Really shouldn't be doing that one-handed. This is why I'm not very good at YouTube. Because I always think, gosh, it would be so much easier to do all this if I wasn't trying to film it, doing it one-handed. And I got off track here. I have a sled path, but I got off the track. And it looks like my sled is breaking. It's hard to actually do the chores when you have a camera in your hand. But today I'm doing it. Just for you. I'm gonna send this sled down the hill on its own. There it goes. There we go. My sled is breaking. If you've been with us a while, you know that we've had more downs than ups when it comes to building. Our home is nowhere near completed. We've struggled to keep contractors here. My son was here and got the house started, but he ended up going back to Oregon. So we think we found a new contractor. We are working on our shop build. He's supposed to be back tomorrow to frame the rest of this up, and then the apartment will be up above. So that was me crossing my fingers. Here's to hoping that this build goes smoothly, quickly, and we can be out of the neighbor's house as soon as possible. Our hens started laying again, just in time for egg prices to go crazy, which I'm super grateful for. Somebody laid one on the ground here. And a duck egg. We're not in full production yet, but I'm getting about 6 eggs a day. So for that, I am very grateful. We have some new additions here on the farm. We did not buy them. We did not ask for them, nor did we want them, but here they are. We have 2 wild turkeys who have decided to become part of our chicken and duck flock. They are ridiculously tame. They don't know that they are on the chopping block because we do enjoy some turkey. There's another one down there. There's two wild turkey hens. See her? So funny. They have just made themselves honorary members of the flock. It's pretty funny. And they roost in these trees at night right outside the coop. Go figure. You may have seen our water situation with the tank and the heated hose and my hack with the good old-fashioned heating pad here wrapped around our valve with some insulation to keep it from freezing. And it has held up all winter. And we have had little to no water drama, with the exception of having to carry buckets down. But it is flowing with the heated hose and the heated valve, which is really nice because it sucks when there's water drama and it's really, really cold outside and there's no way to get it. So I think this tank, I don't know how many thousands of gallons is in there. It's a big tank. We have about a third of it left, and we're at the end of January. So it should get us through all the way to March when the temperatures warm up. Then we will finally close up these trenches, get our actual water lines working. Maybe even tap into our well if we can get a filter that we feel comfortable with to filter all of the iron out of our well. They're hungry, they're begging. Let me show you what it looks like to feed 8 pigs. The trick is to run to the first bowl. If I don't run to the first bowl, I run the risk of getting knocked over. But that's my little trick for feeding a bunch of pigs. As usual, they have knocked over their water and pulled their water heater out of their water. I don't know why they do this, but they do it every day. It's really quite annoying. We have plans for a permanent flowing water system for our pigs, but there's only so much time in a year, time in a day, and we have more pressing projects than the pig water. So for now, it stays the way it is. Look who I found. My husband. Hi, Joe.
Hello.
You want to show him what you were doing?
I'm unloading a cow.
Yeah, Josiah drove up here from Oregon yesterday to bring us our beef from our farmer in Oregon because we're still loyal to him for now. But Joe is trying to find space in our freezer, so the chickens got a half of a pig head to eat on. Once that thaws, they're going to be pretty happy with that. And I think the doggies are going to get some treats too. What do you have? Did you get a beef bone? That's so exciting. Zelda, I'm so happy for you. Oh, that's so exciting. Good girl. Good girl, enjoy. When we pick hay up from our farmer, we use our dump truck. And our dump truck does not have 4-wheel drive. So we can't get our hay all the way down here to unload it right now. So we've been using our sled and putting our hay under a tarp, pretty much 1 or 2 bales at a time, and I'm basically out. Which means I need to get the tractor, hook up the sled, take it up there, load up some hay. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to give this little bit to the boys, and I have chaff hay for the girls that I will give them this morning, and I'll do this later today because I have cinnamon rolls rising and I don't want to take the time to do this right now. And now it's time to play musical chairs with the goat pins. So I let the boys out of the fenced-in area where they were at night, and then I'll let the girls out of the barn. Let's go, boys. Come on. Then they immediately run down to look for chicken grain. Yeah, I hear you, babies. You want out? All right, girls, come on out. Watch out, let me get your door open. Our deep bedding's getting so deep it's hard to move the door. You girls are about to get a treat. You're about to get a treat. You want some chaff hay? They're gonna get some chaff hay this morning because I don't wanna have to go get a bunch of hay. There's Miss Rosie. She's due to have her kids March 3rd or 4th. I don't remember exactly which. Our first mama due is right here. Apple. Apple's due in 2 weeks. I think she only has one in there. Maybe two. If she's got two, they're kind of tiny. But she's not far off from kidding. You gonna have your kids in a couple weeks? Yeah, you're a sweet girl. I think Etta might only have a single in here this year. She's pretty tiny. We'll see. We'll see. I'm terrible at guessing how many they're gonna have. I've been out of chaff hay. They love chaff hay, and I love it for putting condition on my goats. Anytime I have a goat who's just a little underweight or doesn't seem to be thriving like she should, chaff hay is my go-to. I gave them a little bit of barley today too as a treat. Is that good stuff? They love chaff hay. If you've never used chaff hay with your livestock, I highly recommend it. Sweep a little poop off their platforms in the barn. And then I'm gonna head up to the house to bake my cinnamon rolls. And I wanna show you a little project that I have been working on when I get up to the house. It's really fun. It's something that you can join in on, and it's free for everybody. So I will talk about that in a second when I get up to the house. We have been out of beef for months. We've been existing on lamb and pork and chicken, which isn't bad, but boy, oh boy, am I ready for a good steak. I love our beef farmers. You do good work, you organic grass-fed beef farmers. Maybe someday we'll have that kind of land, or maybe not. I'm also just fine supporting other farmers in the work that they do. And I think next year, we're actually going to get our cow from the same man who we get our organic alfalfa from. He's only 4 hours away, not 11. And we've formed a relationship with him and feel comfortable with the way his cattle are raised. Oh, it's always a workout going up the hill.
Long episodes, and there's like 180 of them. Jeez.
Shorts.
Yeah, like someone has to live there.
My friend Ruth Ann Zimmerman gave me this mug for Christmas and an apron in a Secret Santa exchange. And I love it. It says coffee in the garden, which someday I'm gonna have a garden and I'm gonna have my coffee out there. So what's in my cup? I brewed some decaf coffee with some angelica root and Codonopsis. Angelica and Codonopsis are like tonic herbs. Codonopsis is a mild adaptogen. It's not like a one that's gonna give you a ton of energy like Eleuthero or, you know, Panax ginseng or anything like that. So they're just kind of gentle adaptogens. And I have raw milk cream and my egg yolk and some collagen and a very grumpy toddler. So I thought it would be fun personally to go through an herb a month every month this year. And I thought, why not invite some people to learn right along with me? These are herbs that I use already and have knowledge of, but I wanted to dig a little deeper because it's always good to just focus on one herb and really learn everything you can, drink it in teas that month, you know, really experience the herb. So I have created a year of herbs. So I created a year of herbs, which is a free class for everybody. If you open it, the cinnamon rolls won't cook, buddy. You have to keep it closed and just look through the window. Real life, people. You can see it through the window of the oven.
I can't see it.
You can. Okay. So every month we're going in depth, learning about one herb. January is calendula. I released a video where I walked you through how to make an infused oil and a salve. And February is coming up, February 10th. We're gonna dive into thyme. So if you'd like to join along, just go to our website, irishacreshomestead.com. You'll need to log in as a member on the website. It's really simple. If you just click login, it'll prompt you to sign up as a member, and then you'll have access to every month for free. And then I also put together a starter kit of herbs. So I'm using my wholesale discounts to pass on a little bit of that to you. And I have been working hard to package up all of the herbs, so you will get all of the herbs you need for the first 10 months. The last 2 months we're doing garlic and ginger, so those we're gonna source at the grocery store. But you get all of the herbs for the first 10 months, plus some extra herbs for tea making. You get jars for the salves, you get tincture bottles. It's all listed there in our store under the Year of Herbs starter kit. You can see everything that's in there. I'm working hard this week to get the first batch of orders out. I didn't anticipate so many people ordering, which is awesome. So I'm shipping those out starting this week, and then after this week, the shipping should go a little bit smoother on that. Let's see. Irish Acres Herbals. This is goldenrod. We are going through calendula, thyme, hops, holy basil. Let's see if I can do all these from memory. Hops, holy basil.
Mom, are you gonna do St. John's
Oh,
wort?
mullein, St. John's wort, goldenrod, echinacea, elderberry, garlic, ginger. I know I missed 1 or 2 in there, but the list is up there. The list is up there if you click a Year of Herbs on our website. I'm really excited to be able to offer up a little bit more learning for people who maybe can't afford a class. And so this year it's for free. At the end of the year it is going to turn into a paid class, but for this year it's free. So jump on in. I'm invited to play lightsabers right now, so we'll see you next time. We're gonna have a lightsaber battle here. Have a blessed, oh my gosh, you got me. Oh no. Have a blessed week. We'll see you soon.